Okay, so this is a tutorial for the Witeden RoadBlock Type 1. And I personally think that out of these other two that I currently received, I think this one's actually the easiest. The only reason for that is because you don't have to do these other layers, or the corners. You only have to do the edges. So, the only problem with this is actually just the mixing part, which is probably harder than the actual solving. Okay, so the first thing you want to do for this puzzle is to solve all the centers. So what you do is you create an open road where they can actually move. They call this a roadblock probably because of this. Like in this situation, these three are in the same direction, but this one is turned and it's blocking the road going in this direction. So you just have to turn that and then the road's open. And first you just want to do that and to get all of the centers that you can possibly get from this first. So first I got that one yellow. Gonna move it so that there's nothing to be messed up over here. Then I'm going to put this in. So I have these two for now. I have the white one for the white. And that's just about what I can do for now. Now I'm going to open up a new road. I'm going to open up this one. Like that, so that they're all in the same direction. And then solve as much as I can. Got the orange and the purple. Now I'm going to get the blue and the green. Now, since I already have the orange and purple, all I need to do is this line, so you have to make sure that you're getting the right road. So now I just have to move this one over once, and all the centers are solved. Next thing you want to do is to get all the edge pieces. And to get all the edge pieces, you just have to make sure that there's also an open road on where you're solving it, and you need a centerpiece and one of the outer edge pieces that you're trying to put in right across from it. So over here, if you ever have any pattern like this where they're the right colors, they're just one of them's just flipped, then try to start with that one. So it's a yellow and purple, then that means I want a yellow and purple on this specific side right here. Because when I bring that yellow and purple down, it's going to match with that. So I have yellow purple here. I have to put this in so that this stays on the right side. So just bring it down. I have to use a front face for this. Right here. Put it back up. The road's still open, and when I bring this one down, it's going to match with that. So after I bring it down and match there, I want to flip this around. So take it out and flip it around and put it back in. And then when I bring this one back up, it's going to fall into that place. So if I want to flip it around and put it back in, I want to first take this out using any face, so the top face or the front face. I prefer to do the front face. So I'm going to take it out with the front face. And then, since I took it out with the front face, I put it back in using a different face. Or in this case, the top face. So I'm going to move this out, replace it with that piece, and put it back in. Now, if I move back up, the yellow and purple is solved. So I'm going to do that repeatedly until I solve all the edges. And right now I'll work on the white and blue, so I need to find a piece with a white and blue in it. And there's none along the side right now, so I have to take one from out here and put it in. I'll use this one. Just put it in there, making sure the road's still open. And then from here, if I bring it down, it matches. It's the same color, and it is flipped, but that will come. You can still fix that later. So I'm going to put it there and replace it with any non-solved side and bring it back up. Now I have to put this one back in. And in this case, I had to put another blue and white piece either here or here. It doesn't really matter which right now. I'll put it up here and making sure it's on the left side, so it matches like that. So from here, I'm going to match it. And the only difference from the last scenario is that it's on the left side and not the right. Otherwise, it's the same. So you do that. You have to take it out and put it back in reverse order. You can use the right side if you want, like I did before, or you can use the left side. Then replace it, and then move it up. Now the white and blue side is solved. And now to do the other sides. Now there's none of these match, so I have to find a different piece to put in. I'll put in this white and orange piece up here, so I can put this white and orange over here. So in this case, I can't solve all of the white and orange because I only have 2 white and orange just that I'm going to match. So in that case, I have to find which piece is going to be replaced. So in this case, when I take it out and match it up, this piece is out and will come back in. So this is a blue and orange piece, so I want to put a blue and orange centerpiece over here. So first find the blue and orange centerpiece, which is over here, and just replace that. Now when you put it back up, they'll also match, which speeds it up a little bit. So now find the other orange and blue piece, which is right here, and pop that in over here. Making sure it's on the right side, of course, so that it matches. And from here, the same thing again. Match it, take it out, and put it in using a different face. And when you put it back up, that piece should be solved. Now again, this time I'm going to put this one in. And then now I need a white and orange, which is all the way down here. So I have to put it in this way. And now when I put it down, the whole thing will be solved. When I'm doing that, I had to look for a green and orange piece, because after I take this one out and replace it with a different side, this one's going to go back up and match with the orange and green centerpiece. That piece is right here, so replace it in the right direction, of course, and then put it back up. That piece is also solved. Now I'm going to do the yellow and blue center. Now the piece that's moving out and back in is blue and purple, so find a blue and purple centerpiece and make sure it's on one of the sides. So right here, so I'm going to take it, this one, match it, and then put this one in here, and then put it back up. Now this one is almost solved, and this one is also almost solved. Now I need the last blue and purple side, which is over here. When I put this one down, I need to match this purple and white with the purple and white center, which is right here. So match it up, replace it with a purple and white center, move back up, and these two are solved. Now I have to solve the purple and white here. The piece that's going out and back in is green and white. Make sure that's on one of the sides. In this case it's over here, so just put out to any of the sides like that, making sure you keep the road open. And match it up. Replace it with the green and white center. And put this one up. Now I need the last green and white, which is right here. And since this is the only other not solved side, I have to make sure that's on one of the sides as well. So I'm going to match the green and white, replace it with the only non-solved side, and replace it. Well, in this case there was actually another one that I just missed. the yellow and blue and yellow and orange. So I'm going to solve this one, the green and pink or purple, and I'm going to replace it with this one. So match it up, replace it, making sure that you're putting the non-solved side on the lane where it's going to change. From here, put it up, and now you've solved all of the edge pieces. There's also a case that looks a little different. That's this particular scenario, where every other edge piece is completely solved, except for one of them, just one, where it's a checkers pattern. In that case, you have to use this algorithm, which is also used for my tutorials with these two puzzles, the 3x3x9 type 1 and type 2. And what you do is, you're just going to do this. It's also going to be in the descriptions. So, you do... Oh, and when I'm talking about right or left, I'm always talking about the side and one additional layer in. So this is right, and this is left. So, 2 rights, back twice, up twice, left, up twice, right inverted, up twice, right, up twice, front twice, right, front twice, left inverted, back twice, and right twice. And that should solve that problem. Now all of them are solved again. And now you just solve like a normal 3x3x3. So... doing the second layer now. And top cross. And I'm assuming that everyone knows how to do this one if they're trying to attempt this puzzle. Match the corners. Rotate them. And that's how you solve the RoadBlock type 1. Thank you for watching.